Not by might, not by power, but by my spirit, say the Lord of hosts. Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, say the Lord of hosts. I'm Elijah, and it's the program that you're listening to. Let's get with it. Banned from the Bible, 3 books in 1, the book of Enoch, Jubilee, and Hasher. You know now why I say Hasher. This one is translated by Joseph Lumpkins. You gotta read Hasher first. So if you don't read Hasher first, you go to the book of Enoch, you're gonna throw this book away, man. All the similitudes and yeah, all the similitudes, the different allegories and things, man, it's gonna become too much for you. But anyway, so if you read Hasher first from the time we left the promised land to the time we left the garden until we went in the promised land the first time. Jubilee is the prophecy. Everything that was going to happen until us from the time we left the garden until this day. So if you read those 2 books, by the time you get to Enoch, you have some knowledge, wisdom, understanding what's going on, especially if you read the Holy Bible. So the next book the Lord God gave me was the Apocrypha. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, faith, patience, hope, charity. Yeah, well man. Judgment, execution of righteous judgment, how the Bible was put together, who, when, where, how, and who did it, and why did they do it. But when the Lord God came in a dream, it was like this. He gave him a book just like this, a wisdom book. So yeah, man. But anyway, so that's a book. So all these books help. All these books help. So when you go read the book of Enoch, then you know where you at on the timeline. Another book the Lord God gave me. The demons, the Testament of Solomon, all them demons that are in this book, Testament of Solomon, because it's the same thing. It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding, faith, patience, judgment, execution of righteous judgment, knowledge, prophecy. The demons had prophecy. Yeah, I told you Satan had prophecy, demons had prophecy, all of them had prophecy. And then you'll know who they are, what frustrates them, what business they're in, what's their nature, what they like, what they dislike. So that's in that book too, man. Lord God and gave us everything. But just like you said, we have to search for it. If you don't search for it, you'll never find out. You listen to these pastors and preaching, they just hand this one. Their hands are out for money. So I mean, all I can do is just tell it to you. The next book that the Lord God gave to me, the reason why I'm here. The Testament of the 12 Patriarchs. Yeah, the Lord God said, I'm going to send Elijah to you before the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And he should turn the hearts of the children back to the father, the hearts back to the children. At least I come and strike the earth with a curse. Who are the fathers? Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Dan, and Naphtali, Gad, and Asher, and Joseph, and Benjamin. Those are our fathers, man. They left us everything, man. They left us exaltation of the last time. Yeah, they left warnings of the last time. That they left us prophecy of the last time. They left everything in there. How we was gonna get into captivity, why we was gonna go in captivity, how long we was gonna stay in captivity, and what was gonna bring us out of captivity, and where we was gonna be at after the captivity. Man, man, it's in there. You just not Well, anyway, so let me digress. And this one is translated, copied by Robert H. Charles. So the last book the Lord God gave me was this here. First in book is Adam and Eve, and the same thing: knowledge, wisdom, understanding, faith, patience, hope, charity, judgment, the execution of righteous judgment. Yeah, Satan, prophets of Adam, prophets of Satan. Man. So those things are in those books. And if you don't go get the books, read the book, man. Stop listening to the people, man. I'm telling you, they don't want you to get no books mixed up what? The Holy Bible. Holy Bible came from somewhere. Now you know there was a bridge who did it, when, where, why, and how they did it. So so you ain't got to guess no more about it. So yeah. So I'm not finished yet. Got a couple more things. Thomas, Mary, and John. Knox the gospel. And that gospel, like I told you, got things that they say that are not in the Holy Bible, things that Jesus said, that told them are not in the Holy Bible. Not in it. Then they have other things that they said are in the Bible, just like the other gospels and things. But I suggest that you just man, seek it out. The message the Lord God gave me to give to you, not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, said the Lord of hosts. And this that we told the rebel, and that's found in Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6. Now, I tell you to read Zechariah chapter 4, verse 4 to 6. It's like Elijah prophecies in Malachi. I suggest you read of the whole full chapter of Malachi, but especially Malachi verses 4 through 6, man. You got to read these things and know these things. Stop just taking let's stop taking those pastors preachers. God didn't send them. He didn't send them. And we just run by them. Don't worry, I used to do the same thing too. So don't feel alone in those things. Okay, of course, you know I have two dreams for you. Um, you know, this after Sabbath, man, I always have a lot of dreams for you. Yeah, but this is an old dream. Yeah, this is one of the old dreams. Yeah, I was in this place, like a mall. I passed a building, a storefront. I seen three. Yeah, because you need to know this dream. I was in a place like a mall. I passed this building or a storefront. I seen a tree. That the tree bark that looked like animals. So I seen it, but you know how you think you're seeing stuff. So I turned my head and looked back and said, yeah, it looked like a bear. And the bear turned into a rabbit and a wolf and some other animal. So I looked at the storefront door panel and started to shift in different things. And it opened for me. It started like shapeshift. It started to shift in different things. And it opened for me to look inside. But I saw inside, I didn't. I didn't. I saw inside, but I didn't. I left and didn't see anything. So I went, yeah, I left and did something. But on my way back, I knew I had to pass this building again. So I had some standing water, and I picked up an old license plate and put some on the water. And when I got in front of the storefront, I took the water and threw it on the building and said, in Jesus' name, reveal yourself. That's what I did. See? You have to write something down in your dreams. If you don't get up that morning, just like I wrote down dreams, and something I was so tired. Yeah, a few dreams this morning, but I was so tired to get up and you know what they're gonna do. Yeah, you're not gonna remember those dreams unless the Lord God truly wants you to remember. But they'll come back. Yeah, dreams come back, man. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna come back. Yeah. So I took some water and threw it on the building and said, in Jesus' name, reveal yourself. It turned and the face appeared and said who and what it was. It wanted me to come and see or look in what is going on inside. I had a friend next to me, he had a friend next to me. The same from out, he appeared from out of nowhere. He appeared to be my friend, but I knew it wasn't. He said, I will go in with you. Then he walked away. I looked at the place and inside, then I said, no, not at all. Yeah, I knew it was of the devil because when I was getting the water, I said, if the devil or the devils, it have to do whatever I command it to do. Well, I see. If it's the devil or the devils, they have to do whatever I command it to do. So I took that water and put it in because it was shape shifting. Yeah, it was the storefront of shape shifting. And all them demons are here right now. You were just thinking that God about your business. You gotta beware of those things, man. Because it's gonna happen like what Jesus said. Come like a thief in the night. And what Satan trying to do? Imitate Jesus. Imitate God. That's what he's trying to do. And so he gonna make his plans happen just like he want his plan to happen just like the Lord God want his plan to happen. Man, I heard on Prophecy Watch today. And man was talking about spirits. Yeah. So man. Well, anyway, let me see. Because I had a lot of dreams that's going on I'm gonna read this. I had another Bill Cosby dream. Yeah, I had another Bill Cosby dream. I tell you. I was in the building like an office building. And like I was in the front and they had the people in the desk, not in the cubicle type, those more older type where you just had the desk sitting out and you watch everybody at the front of the desk. And and then I was taking pictures with an old Polaroid camera. The pictures were so clear and colorful, people would always compliment me on them. I would say thank you. I never seen one of the pictures. Now, this what they tell me how good picture was looking and everything that I was taking, but I've never seen none of the pictures. But now I had took some pictures with Polaroid camera. That was way back, man. That was back in the 60s. I was a kid, man. I was a child, really. Like 12 years old. I never seen one of the pictures. They was giving me accolades for them. Next, Bill Cosby comes riding on a scooter looking for me. He asked me, "Are you the?" Yeah, he said, "Are you one who took those pictures?" I said, "Yes." He had a box, square box. Man, let's see, I could put that box. Yeah, about that long. That's what, about 2 feet, about 2 feet 8 inches high, 10 inches high, something like that. Foot high. That's what kind of box it was. Maybe a small box like you carry on stuff, ship stuff. But the box was filled up with pictures that I had. Yeah. He asked me, "Are you the one who took these pictures?" I said, "Yes." He had a box of pictures. He said I had taken. He said, "They are good. You take some good pictures." And he said, "Is the camera you took them with, the old Polaroid camera?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Come with me," because he had the box on a scooter and rolling with the box. And then he turned around on the scooter because it's an old man. He couldn't walk nothing, so he was on the scooter. And we are in an office business. He said, "Come with me." So we turned around the scooter and was going back from where he came. But that's what happens about some old picture, man. Picture we used to take when we was kids, when they first made the Polaroid camera, when we first got a hold of it. They used to take some good pictures though. They really did. And every year they would improve on the picture. You just snap it, come out there right time, boom, put it on. We had my brother used to take a lot of pictures. We had it on, he was like 15, 16, and I was 12. And we'd take them pictures and put it in the scrapbook. And we had everybody picture in the project. Yeah, because they were nothing but kids. We wasn't adults picture. We just had all the children pictures because we all played together, fought together, loved together, sing together, cried together. Man, we did everything together. Because we had each other. Yeah, we had each other. And our parents made sure that we stayed with each other and protect each other. Yeah. Well, yeah, it was just like that once. We all over the project. We knew what situation that was in, and yeah, we were no poor people, man. We was rich. Man, we were so rich. Yeah, we go out the door, play with anybody, find anything to play with, go to movies and things, man. We did everything, bro. We did everything, man. We had a wonderful life. And you ask somebody tonight, nowadays, who grew up in those times, I know they miss them. But anyway, I'm not really looking for nothing. No, I'm just wasting time. So let's go, because time is wrapping up, and the Lord God showed me and keep telling me every morning that time is wrapping up, and you got these pastors and preachers, man. They won't even take you in the Book of Revelation, but they don't have to take you in the Book of Revelation because everything that is going to happen is not found in the Book of Revelation. It's not. It's not found in the Book of Revelation. So, yeah, it's everywhere. It's all over the place. Let's see if we can find. I know it's in Obadiah, and I have read Obadiah. Oh, this is what I want to go to. Isaiah chapter 3. Now, I have read this to you before, so don't just be patient. For behold, the Lord, Isaiah chapter 3, behold, the Lord of hosts, do take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread, and the whole stay of water. The mighty man, the man of war, the judge, and the prophet, and the prudent, and the ancient, the captain of 50, the honorable men, the counselors, the cunning artificer, the eloquent orator, and I will give children to be their prince, and babes shall rule over them. And the people shall be oppressed, everyone by another, everyone by his neighbor. The children shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable. When a man shall take hold of his brother, of the house of his father, saying, Thou hast chosen, be thou our ruler. But let this ruin be under thy hand. In that day shall he swear, saying, I will not be a healer, For in my house is neither bread nor clothing. Make me not a ruler of the people, for Jerusalem is ruined, and Judah is fallen because their tongue and their doing against the Lord, to provoke his eyes of his glory. The shew of their countenance do witness against them, and they declare their sins as solemn. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have reward evil unto themselves. Say ye to the righteous that it will be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy path. The Lord stand up to plead, and stand up to judge the people. The Lord will enter into the judgment with the ancient of his people, and the princes thereof. For ye have eaten up the vineyard, the spoil of the poor is in your houses. What mean ye that you beat my people to pieces and grind the faces of the poor, say the Lord God. That's his people. Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughter of Zion are hardly walk with stretched forth neck and wanton eyes, walking mince as they go, making tinkling with their feet. Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. In that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their calls and the round ties like the moon, the chain and the bracelet and the mufflers, the binding and the ornaments of the leg, the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and the nose jewels. See, all those things happening right now, man. Just take a look at the people. If you can't see it, then it's on you. The changeable suit of apparel, the mantles, the whipples, and the crisping pins, the glasses, the fine linen, and the hoods and the veils. And it should come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there should be stink. Instead of a girdle, a rent. Instead of well-set hair, baldness. Instead of a stomacher, a girdle of sackcloth. Instead of burning, instead of beauty. The men shall fall by the sword, and the mighty in the war. And her gates shall lament and mourn. She bring desolate. She'll sit up. Yeah, she being desolate. She'll sit up on the ground. So that's Isaiah chapter 3. And those things will come. Those things really are here now. Yeah, man, them children quit. Ma, I ain't doing that. I don't want that. They tell you in a minute. And man, so much going on. And everything that you said, that's what's going on. And the Lord God tell you, He's going to strip your neck. He's going to take it all from you. I done seen it. Yeah, I done seen it, man. When these things, they're waiting for it. Yeah, you don't think Satan waiting for those things? Satan waiting for the thing. Let me see, because I know I start talking time the week. So let's go. Let me see. I think it's because we still in we still in man, we in Isaiah. I'm still in Isaiah. Still in Isaiah. The reason why I'm still in Isaiah because Isaiah prophecy just like all the prophecy. Yeah. Nevertheless, this is Isaiah chapter 9. But man, the reason why I'm trying to find out, I'm trying to read to you, what the Lord God gonna do, man. People don't understand what's going on, man. The Lord God about to come into you. You can't stay here. Keep telling you, man, God about to destroy everything, man. You can't stay here. More the Lord say unto thee a great roll, and write it on a man's pen corner, Meshach Hasbaz. And I took unto me a faithful witness to record Uriah the priest and Zechariah the son of Jeberechiah. And I went unto the priest, the prophetess, and she conceived and bare a son, called his name Meshach Hashbaz. For before the child should have knowledge to cry, my father and my mother, the riches of Damascus and the spoils of Samaria shall be taken away from the king of Assyria. And the Lord spake unto me again, saying, for as much as this people refuses the waters of Shiloh that go softly and rejoice and reason and Ramallah. I saw all those warriors, man. You talking about, man. Oh, man. I stopped there for a minute. Tell you, yeah, the Lord God showed me this. Well, I'm not gonna tell you all the dream because not all for the all to be saying right now, but those water, man, they just go so slow and so softly, man. They just flow. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's in Israel. It's over there in that piece of dirt. Yeah, but that's gonna be our homeland. So it's all now therefore behold the Lord bring upon the waters of the river strong and many, and the king of Assyria and all his glory. And he shall come up over his channels and go over all his banks. And he shall pass through Judah, and shall overflow and go over. He shall reach even to the neck, stretching out his wings, shall feel the breadth of the land, O Emmanuel. Associate yourself, O ye people, and ye be broken in pieces, and give ear, all ye of far countries. Gird yourself, and shall be broken in pieces. Gird yourself, and shall be broken in pieces. Shall be broken in pieces. Take counsel together, it shall come to naught. Speak the word, and it shall not stand. For God is with us. For the Lord spake thus to me with a strong hand, instructing me that I should not walk in the way of this people, saying, say ye not a confederacy. Say not a confederacy. To all them that whom this people should say a confederacy, neither fear ye their fear, nor be afraid. Sanctify the Lord of hosts himself, and let him be your fear, and let him be your dread. That's right, man. Keep that man. And it shall come, and it shall be for a sanctuary, for a stone of stumbling, and for a rock of offense to both the house of Israel, for a gin and for a snare to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, for a gin and a snare. But you know what? You know a gin is a demon. Come on, bro. And many among them shall stumble and fall and be broken and be snared and be taken, bind up the testimony. Seal the law among my disciples. See, bind up the testimony and seal the law among my disciples. And I will wait upon the Lord, and he hideth his face from the house of Jacob, and I will look for him. Behold, I and the children whom the Lord hath given me are for signs and for wonders. And Israel from the Lord of hosts was dwelling in Mount Zion. So, yeah, man, and when they shall say unto you, seek unto them that have familiar spirit, unto the wizards that peep, and the mothers should not thy people seek unto their God from the living to the dead? To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it's because there is no light in them. And they shall pass through it hardly bestead and hungry. And it shall come to pass that when they shall be hungry and shall fret themselves and curse the king and their God, and look upward, and they shall look unto the earth, and behold trouble and darkness and diminishing anguish, and they shall be driven to darkness. So those things are going on, those things going to happen. I keep telling you over and over again, man, you can't stay here, bro. You can't stay here. And people trying to make their homes here and do all the things. They had this man called Dr. Cox, and oh man, I want to say I can't think of his name now. Oh man, going through the Bible, giving the Bible, something like that. I forgot. Dr. Cox come out low lament in his 7-day Adventist. We don't see his 7-day Adventist, but he's a 7-day Adventist. And he talk about the Sabbath day. Then he talk about Jacob. Yeah, he said he's Jacob. He said he's a child of Jacob. That's what he said. He's a child of Jacob. Jacob coming back and getting them. But that's a lie, bro. You can't have it both ways, man. It tells you those that Jacob's children, where are Jacob's children? Jacob's children are Israel, and where are they? In captivity. Now you white, you Esau child, you a Jew. Think you're a Jew or whatever you want to be, or however you want to say it, Gentile, whatever you say. You're not in captivity though, and never have been in captivity. And the Lord God tells you that He coming for Jacob's children to take them where? Out the captivity that He had put them in. And the captivity had been what? Long and hard. Come on, man. Y'all keep feeding our people these lies over and over again, but the reason why you're doing it because you don't know the truth yourself. No, and you're doing it for what? People to lose. You're doing it for what? Monies. That's what you're doing it for. And our people is going right along with the program like, oh, he telling us the truth. No, he's not telling you the truth. He's telling you a lie. Yeah. And not just him, all of them. All of them are deceived. Just like the Lord God told you, not read that the whole world has been deceived. Okay. So, I mean, all I can do is give it to you like the Lord God has been give it to me. And you keep on listening to these people, keep on listening to people, then one day the Lord God going to show up. And where you going to be at? You're going to be right there in them church hours where they're going to be leading them to the slaughter. Yeah, man, everything's already set up. They're waiting for one major event and then kick the whole plan into works. That's right. And you're not going to even know, man. What you think all these movies about, what that movie called The Matrix and all that stuff, man. Them people got a plan designed the way they going to put that chip into your head and all like that, man. You're not going to know nothing. You're going to think you know it, and it's not going to be knowing it. You'll be caught in a time loop. And they already showed you that. All right, well, you got to believe me. But the Lord God, yeah. Oh, man, come on, bro. Lord God already showed me what's going on. He's telling you all the time, and I keep reading. All you gotta do is go read and go read Obadiah, any one of the minor prophets, and they tell you God tell you coming back, and the day of the Lord is a day of darkness, not of light. Yeah, and then you got everything set up, the watchers, the fallen angels. Then you're waiting on these other people to come on. Man, come on, bro. You're waiting for these other people. You're waiting for the Lord. You're waiting for the dead. You're waiting for these demons. You're waiting for these demons and these fallen angels come. And then when them demons and the fallen angels come, man, that's it for you. Right? And the Lord God telling you what they're for. I'm trying to look for it now while I'm speaking to you. Then the Lord God telling you straight out what He have, what He made them for, and what they come. And what they come from. Let me see why I'm looking at him, tell you a dream I had. The Lord God gave it to me, I'm gonna give it to you. Can't give it to you all now, I gotta give it to you like He told me how to give it to you. He taught me how to give it to you. Because we can't accept everything at one time. Why? Because we're gonna forget. Okay. Not even forget, it's not gonna be inbred in us. So these things here gotta be birthed into you. So I told this dream once before. It was like a party, and everybody, I was on the outside of the party going inside to this big, like a big old dumb barn dance. But they went in the barn, they was in the regular thing, they was shindigging, and they was doing what they call country dancing. They was doing all type of dancing was going on. And I was on the outside and looking in. So after just listen to this. So after that, I'm on the outside, and all of a sudden here comes this darkness. Man, I mean, these evil demons was everywhere. I mean, boy, they had so many of them, boy, and they was coming. And then I was there with my angel. Yeah, I was there with the angel of the Lord. Me and him, but I told you that's who I be with. And so me and him was there. And man, they was coming, and one of them came to get me. I was like the first first man that they saw, these demons saw. Boy, when they came to me, boy, and I just had that knife. I just took that knife, took his own knife, really, and I took it and boy, when I did that, boy, that demon was so shocked. And then the angel Lord told him, say, I told you. Man, boy, I just took and swooped his neck off. Whoop! Yeah, cut that demon neck off. And then I woke up from that dream. Yeah, but they coming, brother. Man, the day of the Lord is a day of darkness, not of light, man. Come on, bro. Yeah, that's what that, man. Your father Levi, and that's in this book here, Testament of 12 pages, right? That's what I'm looking for now. As soon as I read it, as soon as I get it, I'm gonna read it to you because that's what's going on. and you just, man, them people that lullabied you to sleep, and you just going along with the program. Let me read something to you. This on page 46, and this, this is Levi. Yeah, in the 5th week they shall return to the desolate country, and they already in there. Yeah, and shall renew the house of the Lord. As we say, in the 5th week they shall return to this, the Jews. They shall return into the desolate country and shall renew the house of the Lord. In the 7th week shall they come. In the 7th week shall come priests who are idolaters, adulterers, lovers of money, proud, lawless, lascivious, abuser of children and beasts. Now, have those things happening now? Yeah, man. Let's see. Let me go. Let me stop. Page 46. The 5th should be taken hold. Now he went to all the different priesthood, and this the 5th should be taken hold of by darkness. Likewise, also the 6th and the 7th. And the 7th shall such pollution I cannot express before men, for they should know it who does these things. Therefore should they be taken captives and become a prey, and their land and their substance shall be destroyed. And that's what's going on now. You know, Jesus come to destroy all that because he have to. Because why? It's wickedness. And they have taken a hold of that. Man, that got. But I'm not. I just went through that. But we're not into that one yet. And I have read to this. I done went through all the things that they have done. But right now, I'm looking for the different heavens. Yeah, man, come on, bro. The Lord God say, the Lord God tell you what the second heaven was in. That's the watchers and they're in the second hand, and those that gonna chastise mankind. Come on, bro. Let me see. Page 37, and also in the book of Enoch. Yeah. Let me see if I can start off on page 36. Let me see. The visions of heaven. That's what he's had. The visions of heaven. Let's see what time it is now. And I can go, all right, I got enough time. The visions of heaven. It's starting at page 33, the Testament of 12 patriarchs, the visions of heaven. Levi was born in Haran, and I came with my father in Shusha, and I was young, about 20 years of age, and with Simeon I wrote a vision against Hamor for our sister Dana. And when I was feeding the flies, Abel more, a spirit of understanding of the Lord came upon me, and I saw all men corrupted in their ways, in the unrighteousness in hand built itself a wall, lordness upon every tower. And I tell you, if you walk up to me and I see, all I gotta do is see you one time, the Holy Spirit tells me, it's just like it showed Levi, the corrupted. Now I see the corruption. He tells me, show it to me. Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't worry, man. I had corruption and everything too. I had to repent. I had to do everything you have. All our fathers did. All our fathers have done it. And you have to do it too. And I was grieving for the race of the sons of men. I prayed to the Lord that I might be saved. And there fell upon me a sleep, and I behold a high mountain. I was on it. And behold, the heavens was open, and the angel of God said to me, Levi, enter. And I entered from the first heaven, and I saw a great sea hanging full. Yeah, further I saw a second heaven, far brighter than the brilliant, therefore was with the boundless height also there. And I said to the angel, why is this so? And the angel said to me, marvel not at this, for thou shalt see even greater heaven, more brilliant and incomparable. Then thou have ascended thither. Thou shalt stand near the Lord, and shall be his minister. He shall declare his mysteries to men, and shall proclaim concerning him that shall redeem Israel. That's right. And by thee and Judah shall the Lord appear among men, saving every race of men. See? By Levi and Judah shall the Lord appear a saving. And that's what he did. A high priest and a king. Now who is that? Come on, bro. Yeah, but other people too. I'm just telling you who he was talking about. And from the Lord poet shall be thy life, and he shall be thy field and vineyard, and fruits of gold and silver. Hear therefore regarding the heaven which hath been shown to thee. The Lord's is for this cause gloomy unto thee, and that is, behold, all the unrighteous deeds of men. And it has fire, snow, ice made ready for the day of judgment. What? Fire, snow, and ice. And so when you read the Holy Bible, man, when you go to the book of Revelation or go to the book of Enoch, and it tell you how the judgment's going to be. It tell you about the fire, the fire, the ice, hailstone. You see, I'm going to cast down hailstones on. Now, you got to understand, these books was written way before I was copied and everything, way before well, anyway. So let's go there. Yeah, let's see. You see fire and ice, right? So what is ice? Hailstones, right? So let's see. My man, I mean, anything that you find in book that I read to you can find in the Holy Bible, bro. Because that's where it's at. Yeah, that's where it's at, man. Come on, bro. Psalms chapter 18, verse 12. Psalms chapter 18, verse 12. And at the brightness was before him thick clouds passed, hailstones and coals of fire. And the Lord also thundered in heavens, and the highest gave him his voice, hailstones and coals of fire. Come on, bro. That's King David. Man, come on, bro. That's just King David. So let's see. Well, you know, some people ain't gonna believe that. No, man, some people ain't gonna believe that. Revelation chapter 16, verse 21. Revelation chapter 16, verse 21. Yeah. And there fell upon men great hail out of heaven, every stone about the weight of a talent, and men blasphemed God because the plague of their hail and the plague thereof exceeding great. And I just finished reading that to you in the book of Isaiah. Just finished reading to you how when those things start falling, man, gonna blaspheme. Because man is an arrogant somebody. Man. Let me just go there. Because you should already know how man is. Man is wicked and is evil. His heart constantly think of wicked and evil thoughts. Okay. The righteous, yeah. So let me see. And it's the fire and snow, ice made ready for the day of judgment. That's in the second heaven. That's when those angels, and righteous judgment of God. For in it are all the spirits of retributions for vengeance on men. And that's where it's at. That's where it's come from. And the second are the hosts of the armies which are ordained for the day of judgment. So what? This is second heaven. This is what Jesus telling you about that darkness. We come down, he's pushing that darkness where? Back on earth, man. Come on, man. The earth was for what? A falling board. And darkness was what? On what? The face of the deep. Come on, bro. Man, you got to stop listening to preach. You better start searching things out and let God reveal these things to you. What does it say? Yeah, just listen to it. For in it are all the spirits of the retribution for the vengeance of men. And in the second are the hosts of the armies which are ordained for the day of judgment, to work the vengeance of the spirit of deceit and the Belial, and above them are the holy ones. So we were in the second heaven where the armies are. Yeah, the army, the dark armies. Listen what it says. I'm going to tell you, I'll read it to you again. And the second are the hosts of the armies which are ordained for the day of judgment, to work vengeance on the spirit of the deceit and of the Belial. All right, and above them the holy one. So let's go. Yeah, that's why I was reading to you about the second heaven. Why? Because this the day of the Lord. Man, come on, bro. The day of the Lord is the day of darkness, bro. All right, let's see. Day of the Lord. Yeah. Oh, man. And all I can do is keep warning him, you can't stay here, man. You can't stay here, bro. You gotta go. We gotta go. Gotta go. You can't stay here. That's why you have to. Told you what you have to do. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and Deuteronomy chapter 28 tells you, oh man, let's see. It tells you what you gotta do. Deuteronomy chapter 28, and I keep telling you. So let's go. Let's go there. I read this before to you too. Yeah. All right. And Joel, as they say, Joel, second chapter, 30 verse. Now I will show wonders in heaven and earth, blood and fire and pillar of smoke. The sun should be turned to darkness, the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. And it shall come to pass, So the sun should be turned into darkness, the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord. Wait, but I'm not finished yet. Amos chapter 5. I know I've read this to you before. Yeah. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is of darkness and not of light. Yeah, as for a man flee for a lion, and a bear meet him, or went into the house and leaned on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not of light, ever dark? Yeah, even very dark, and no brightness in it. So that's what he said. Then he goes and say, I hate and despise your feast days. I will not smell your solemn. Yeah, I will not smell in your solemn assembly. And why? Because all of it is false. Man, all that going on, man. Acts chapter 2, verse 20. The sun should be turned in darkness, moon into blood before the notable day, terrible day of the Lord. And that's when the Lord God come back. That's when Jesus come back. The whole world gonna be. What you think 3 days of darkness about, bro? Man, come on, let me give you that. What you think 3 days of darkness about? And it's 3 years. Yeah. But the Lord God say he's gonna make it feel like 3 days. Man, come on, bro. That was the Lord God. See, now that's me. Well, so the 3 days of darkness, just like when he came in Egypt, that's found in Exodus chapter 10. Moses stretched out his 20 hand, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. And that represents the other 3 days of darkness when the Lord come back. And then 3 days of darkness really, man, come on. 3 days of darkness really is really 3 years. Man, now it's a book. I can't think of what it is, but in the book it has man. In the book it tells that Lord God told, I think it was talking to a righteous John, might have been talking to somebody else. He said, I'll make 3 days, 3 years feel like. He said, I make 3 years feel like 3 months, 3 months like 3 weeks, 3 weeks like 3 days like what, 3 hours or 3 minutes, something like that. Yeah, so 3 days of darkness is really 3 years, man. So, I mean, all I can do is tell you, man. That's all I can do is just give it to you like the Lord God. Give it to me in darkness, and that's what those angels, yeah. Those angels in there, and I'm quite sure you heard it before, that those angels are there waiting. Those Satan and his arm and the angels, they're waiting for coming to earth. And the whole world is going to have so many of them. Just listen to me. They're going to have so many of them that the whole world going to be in darkness. That's how many there are, and they're going to cover the whole earth. Man, they're going to be doing some wicked stuff going to be going on. They're going to be killing, doing everything. All that's waiting on you. Man, all that's waiting on you. So you just you don't have to believe me. Just keep living like you're living. But as far as Jacob's children and all like that, when you repent with your whole heart, the Lord coming and take you out of this place. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. Just like I just said, that's like he told you. The day of the Lord, should the day of the Lord be a day of darkness and not of light? Come on, bro. Man. That's what he told you, man. What you think this is about, man? What do you think this is about? Huh? What do you think this is about? They had work to work. And the Lord God got to come and get his children, get that what he's been taking care of, and bring them back to where? To the land that was promised to them, the land that was coveted to them. And then when the Lord God tell you that everybody got to go back to their own lands, well, that's when you read the book of Hashir, and with Noah's 3 sons, Shem, Yepet, and Ham split the earth, and we got the blessed part of the earth. Come on, bro. Let me read this to you, then I'm out. Let me read this to you. The Leviticus priesthood. That's what it said. And I know now, my children, I command you, love Levi, that he may abide. Exalt not yourself against him, lest you utterly be destroyed. To me the law to me the law gave the kingdom, and to him the priesthood. And he set the kingdom beneath the priesthood. This is our father Judah talking to us. And to me he gave the things upon the earth, to him the things that are in heaven. And the heaven is higher than earth, so is the priesthood of God higher than earthly kingdom, unless it fall away through the sins from the Lord and the denominating. Oh man, wait a minute. The Lord is denominated. Oh man, just give me a minute. Denominated by the earthly kingdom. For the angel of the Lord said unto me, the Lord chose him rather than thee to draw near to him and to eat of his table and to offer him the first fruit of the choice things, the son of Israel, but thou should be a king in Jacob. But also when you go read the book of Ezekiel, the book of Ezekiel, when it tell you about the tabernacle and tell you what Levi is for, and then when you read, when you go in the book of Genesis, and they tell you how to divide up the land, why Levi didn't get a portion, because he's gonna be serving the law. But Levi and them didn't work to work with them Jews, and they didn't stole. They didn't think they didn't stole Israel inheritance. They think they stole Jacob's children inheritance. That was just about. Yeah. So we're gonna read this to you. Then I'm gone. So this is Judah. This is our father Judah. What he left us. The turmoils in the last time, I read this to you before, and I can go to any one of these brothers, and they tell you all about our captivity. Just from reading with Levi about the captivity and what they're gonna do with how the Levites gonna get with the Jews, and they're gonna work and go in that land, and that's what they're doing. I just finished reading that to you. So we go on into page 58, and this is the testimony of Judah, the full son of Leah, full son of Jacob and Leah. All right. Thou should be amongst them as seed, for the seed are just and unjust are tossed about, some taken into captivity while others are enriched. So shall every race of men be in thee. Some shall be impoverished, being taken captive, and others shall go rich by plumbing and possession. Let me stop right there. So I'm Dr. Cox, man. I just can't think. Give me the Bible. That's the name of it. Give me the Bible. And so he goes in there and he act like, yeah, man, he go in there and act like he's one of the children of Jacob. Then you have all these Esau sitting down there acting like they're the children of Jacob. And that's a lie. Now, that's a lie. And so now they're getting they're right along with them Jews, all of them right there together, working their work. And they didn't took over everything. And then another thing he does, he tell you about Jesus and everything. Come out of Lola Linda, California, one of the most wickedest city in the world, Lola Linda, California. And then you ask them who said that. You tell them Elijah said that. Now you tell them that I said that. Make sure you tell them I said, and make sure you tell them where I'm at. Yeah, they know how to find me. The white folks and guys cahoots together, they can find anybody, any place, anytime, and anywhere. Well, I don't care what they say, they can do it. But anyway, so that was this thing about. When you see on anything, you see that eye, that all-seeing eye, that's what that's about. They got cameras everywhere. And looking and listening and doing everything. And you just going right along the program like that's all good. But it's not all good, because one day, just like the Lord God said, one day, all that going to be released on you. And just like they was leading those people in the Holocaust to those guillotines and those foreigners, they're going to do the same thing. But the only thing is going to be different. Only thing going to be different, they're going to be taking your body parts. Yeah, because they done found how to take them and do whatever they want to do with them. So, I mean, all I can do is give it to you like it's given to me. I suggest, you know what you do? Oh, man, Men of Fire or something like that. It's Black Mirror. And they show you exactly what, Black Mirror, they show you exactly how it's going to be when that mark of the beast really take effect. They show it to you. Now, you don't have to believe me, but you better open up your eyes. You best, anyway, let me go. So, yeah, so they say that they're the ones that are in captivity. Yeah, these white folks, Esau children say now they're Jacob's children. They're the ones in captivity, and God gonna come back. And another thing they does, see like I'm on here, then he'll click that thing and just show you something. And when he show it to you, it's white. Yeah, all that's white. You show those pictures, white Jesus, white Mary, white this, white that, and that's to keep that thing going. Keep on letting you know that everything is white, 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 and they put that's a mindset that's called lesser magic, and they just put that in your mind. And then when they look out on the wall and see that picture, oh yeah, that's Jesus. No, they ain't got nothing to do with Jesus. That Satan has then transformed himself in an angel of light, and I didn't read that to you. Yeah, I done read that to you. I done read that to you in this book here. And that's what it is. Satan can't go in those church houses because God cussed him. God made a cursed him, and he couldn't go in. But what he did, he got the people, yeah, he got the children of Adam to turn unto him, and they send you right there in that church house. That's what you do. And that's what he done. Yeah. And they go in there and preach those lies and got you. I told you that, bro. Yeah. So that was it. Every race of men should be empty. Some should be impoverished, being taken captive. Others grow rich by the plunder and the possession of others. You got these not just old white, old black people, old widows and all that. They're sitting down there watching that TV. Nobody come and visit them. Nobody come and see what they're going on. Every now and then, and they watch and they steadily feeding them with that Christianity and how they got to get their soul right before and they listen to this and they all sickly now. Don't think they're not sickly because the life that they've been living, and these people know that. And then they got them go and get prayer cloths and buy my book and all that. Supposed to help them, but it's not helping them, it's killing them. It's destroying them because they're not doing what thus said the Lord. And the Lord tells us, say, man, leave all those false images and things like that. You want me? Pray. Get on your knees and pray. Seek me with your whole heart. Learn the knowledge of God and way to find that, not in that foolishness that they're selling you and giving you, man. All of them doing. The kings should be as sea monsters. They should swallow men like fishes. The sons and the daughters and free men should they enslave. Houses, land, flocks, and money should they plunder. And with the flesh of many should, see that? And with the flesh of many should they wrongfully feed the ravens and the crane. With the flesh of many. Come on, man. And all they, I just been reading this to you. And they shall advance in evil and covetousness and uplifting. And have they not done that? Look, it says they shall advance in evil, covetousness and uplifting. So when you go into church, what do they do? Man, they get you rolled up with that spirit and everything. They get you intoxicated. And they uplift your spirit. And boy, you feeling so good. You go in your pocket and give them the money. That's what you're doing when you listen to that. And, amen, brother. And they go, amen. And you just be amen to the lie. And that being written down. And you're going to answer for that. Not just the pastor and preacher. You too. You too. You're going to answer that. There shall be false prophets like tempters, and they shall persecute all righteous men. Don't you think people are not ready to persecute the saints of God? Don't you think they're not ready? The Christians, they're going to be killing you. Yeah, those Christians going to be killing you. And you just keep watching. See who's going to be killing you. Just watch and see. Yeah, you don't think I know my faith and what these people going to do? When this really, when the Lord God really be putting this in your heart and tell you, well, go listen to this. Go get this book. Go do this. Go do that. And then you're going to start falling off from the church out. You're going to see less and less of you. And the money, their money going to be getting lower and lower and lower. Not just their money, the whole world money is going to stop flowing. And they're going to start getting rich in power and fame. And then they're going to be wanting to know what to do. And that's why they got all these robots. Yeah, and the marketplace, all that's reading and prepared. All that prepared for you. Yeah, don't think they don't. Don't think they're not. But the finite of it is when the Lord God come back and push all them demons down to earth and let them demons execute. Because we ain't going to be here. No, that's the tribulation time. You're in tribulation now, but when it really here where you're supposed to be at. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Lord God not coming. I told you every time I read it to you in all the scriptures and everything that Lord God, where He's going to come back, when He's going to come back, how He's going to come back, and where He's going to take you when you come back. Man, you should know that by now. Yeah, they shall persecute all righteous men. See that? All righteous men. So when you find out that you're a Jacob child and your fathers about your 12 fathers and everything, and you don't fall for that crap they're feeding you, and your holy angels there when you get ready to do you something, your holy angel and it's not your time, the holy angel smack them. Oh yeah, they gonna know. Yeah, because I read to you in this book of Adam and Eve, and he told us, "Oh, Adam, I never give Satan power over you." But he didn't say, "I have never given Satan power over man." Satan don't have no power. You got to go to him, just like I read to you in the book of Hash and all them people. How Baal and Bill, they couldn't curse. They couldn't curse. They couldn't curse us, and they still can't curse us now. How we defeat ourselves? We go committing the greatest sin in Israel. And I told you that also, fornication. We're not waiting for the Lord to send us somebody. We want to do it upon our own, and that's where we mess up. Yeah, well, it's okay. Okay, you can't wait and don't have patience and look at the situation. But it's still hope. All you got to do is repent and start working the work like you're really supposed to do from the beginning and be patient, humble yourself, and what God said, He's not going to hold off His hand forever. And He's a restorer. And man is the only one that can repent. Nobody else can do it. The watchers, the fallen angels, Satan, the people that are cast down him, they can't do it. All right. Okay. All right. And you got so much going on. But anyway, yeah, and the Lord should be brought up with them division against, and the Lord should bring upon them division one against another, and there shall be continual wars in Israel, and among another race shall my kingdom be brought to an end, until the salvation of Israel come. When? Until the salvation of Israel, not a piece of dirt, come. Then that Jacob and all the Gentiles may rest in peace. So you want to know if you're a Gentile now? Go to Jubilees chapter 1, and it's tell you about how. And I just finished reading to you. Yeah, he said, how you gonna say? Look what he said. I just finished reading, and also shall every race of men be in thee. Yeah, so that's why you. Let me go. And it shall guard the might of my kingdom forever. And the Lord sware to me with an oath that He will not destroy the kingdom from my seed forever. And so they can't destroy Jacob's seed. They can't destroy us. We are the ones that are destroying us. Why? Because we have gotten out the bonds of the forever covenant. So what is the forever covenant? Keeping the Sabbath day. Keeping the covenant day. It's just not the Sabbath day. It's a covenant day. Even though they keep the Sabbath day, it's not the covenant. They made a covenant with all of Israel, all of Jacob's children, with all of Israel. Who is Israel? Who are the 12 fathers? Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Dan, and Naphtali, Gad, and Asher, and Joseph. All their children, all of their children, God made a covenant with us. That's right. And when we break that covenant, that's how we got in captivity. I can read that to it. That's in what, Jeremiah chapter 17. Other thing, yeah. Well, yeah, and I suggest you go read Ezekiel chapter 13. And this is not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, say the Lord of hosts, and I'm Elijah. Until next time.